17 K-dramas to get obsessed with right now on Netflix. My Demon. What's better than a love story fronted by fan favorite Song Kang, Nevertheless, Sweet Home, Love Alarm. A love story fronted by Song Kang playing an angsty demon. In this juicy drama, Song plays Zhang Guwan, a demon who's lived on Earth for 200 years. When he gets involved with the icy heiress Do Hee, Kim Yu-young, however, he finds himself in a bind. She's mysteriously robbed him of his power unless he stays close to her. In order to protect his own existence, he finds himself having to protect Do Hee and pose as her bodyguard. But emotions begin to get in the way of their arrangement. The cast also includes notable familiar face Lee Sang-yi, who you might recognize from last year's Bloodhounds and 2021's Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. The glory. When a show becomes one of the most watched non-English titles on Netflix shortly after its release, you know you're in for a treat. This two-part drama, fronted by veteran actor Song Hye-kyo and fan favorite Lee Do-hyun, will have you on the edge of your seat from minute one. After enduring years of ruthless physical and verbal abuse during high school, Moon Dong-eun, played by Song, starts plotting her decades-long revenge. In her 30s, she finds a way to infiltrate each of her former bullies' lives, plotting their slow and sure demise. And there's nothing quite as cathartic as a revenge arc. DP. If you're a fan of Korean culture as a whole, then you're probably familiar with the country's mandatory conscription service. Hi, K-pop and soccer fans. But DP paints a picture most of us are unaware of. Based on the popular DP Dog's Day webtoon by Kim Bo-tong, DP follows the story of Private Ahn Jun-ho, Young Ha-in, and Corporal Han Ho-yeol, Koo Kyo-won, a forced-to-be duo put under the Deserter Pursuit Unit of South Korea's military police, whose main purpose is to hunt down AWOL soldiers. Across 2 seasons, DP tackles complex topics such as hazing and bullying in the military, all while delivering action-packed scenes and even some perfectly timed comic relief. All of Us Are Dead. What do you get when you mix high school students and zombies? The gem that is All of Us Are Dead, another webtoon adaptation you can stream on Netflix. Set in the fictional city of Hyasan, the series follows a group of teenagers stranded in school, and fighting for survival, after a zombie outbreak takes over the country. With a dash of high school romance and a lot of suspense, All of Us Are Dead will have you glued to the screen across its 12 episodes, ending with a major cliffhanger. Be sure to catch up now before the show comes back for season 2. Mask Girl. If you require even more suspense, then Mask Girl is the show for you. The webtoon-adapted thriller, starring Lee Han-byeol and after-school member Nana, follows the story of Kim Mo-mi, a conventional office worker by day who lives a double life. Desperate for fame since childhood, Mo-mi transforms into a cam girl by night, wearing a mask to hide her ugly appearance. After revealing a bit too much during a stream, she goes down a spiral that changes her life forever in multiple senses, as bullying, vengeance, sexual violence, and murder all ensue. Mask Girl is not for the faint of heart, but the intrigue from the get-go makes it well worth the watch. Pair your popcorn with some soothing tea for this one. Sweet Home. Based on the highly popular webtoon of the same name, the apocalyptic Sweet Home mainly takes place inside the Green Home apartment complex and follows the lives of its neighbors as monsters break loose and rampage through the city. Song Kang takes the leading role of Cha Hyun-soo, a teenager who moves into room 1410 and plans to end his life before one thing leads to another, and he ends up infected and gaining superpowers that put him in a unique position within the group. Come for the horror, and stay for the intricate relationships that sprout between the residents, which will be further explored when Season 3 arrives this summer. Move to Heaven. If heartfelt content is your thing, then cue up Move to Heaven. The series stars Tang Jun-sang as Han Jo-ryu, a young man with Asperger's syndrome who takes over his father's trauma scene cleaning company after his untimely death, and Lee Jae-hoon as Sang-gu, Jo-ryu's estranged uncle who becomes his legal guardian and business partner after being released from jail. Working as trauma cleaners, the nephew-uncle duo present us with the tragic stories of the deceased whose keepsakes they help clean up, while also unraveling their own family mysteries. Bloodhounds. Real-life besties Woo Do-won and Lee Sang-yi star as fictional besties Kim Ji-won and Hong Woo-jin in this action-filled crime drama, so expect brotherly banter galore. Both former Marines turned boxers, their paths cross after a fated fight brings them together. With a common past and similar financial problems, the two instantly click and end up joining forces to take down private loan sharks after getting conned themselves. Celebrity. The perfect amalgam of thriller and romance, Celebrity has to be one of the most addictive K-dramas of the past few years. The series follows Coari, Park Jae-young, a former rich girl turned door-to-door saleswoman who decides to become a social media influencer lured by the prospect of wealth and high status, but all that glitters is not gold. Money, fame, power, love, and murder all converge in this gripping show. And if that was not enough to get your attention, Kang Min-hyuk, who plays love interest Han Jun-kyung, successor to the largest cosmetics company in Korea, and Park's chemistry might change your mind. The Fabulous. Much like Celebrity, The Fabulous is another K-drama that explores the glitz and glam of Korea's fashion elite, but without the murderous twists. Starring Chinese Choi Min-ho and Che Soo-bin, The Fabulous follows a group of friends in their late 20s living and working in Seoul's cutthroat fashion industry, so be sure to expect Fashion Week extravaganzas alongside some steamy romances. Honestly, the F in The Fabulous could also easily stand for fun. The Silent Sea. Spanning 8 episodes, The Silent Sea is a retelling of director Choi Hang-yong's 2014 short film The Sea of Tranquility. The sci-fi thriller features a star-studded cast that includes Bae Doona, Gong Yoo, and Lee Jun as a crew that sets out on a perilous, high-stakes mission to the moon to find a valuable sample that could save life on Earth, where desertification has made resources more than scarce. During their mission, the crew deals with both external and internal complications that uncover hidden truths. The cinematography and special effects in The Silent Sea are as intriguing as its plotlines and just as captivating. The Good Bad Mother. Get the tissues ready because The Good Bad Mother puts the drama in K-drama. Starring R.A. Miran and Lee Do-hyun, the series follows a mother-son duo after an unfortunate accident brings their lives back to square one, forcing them to relieve the inner joy and, mostly, trauma of the past. The less you know before jumping into this one, the better, so just trust us and hit play. And, again, tissues. Business Proposal. Looking for a feel-good office romance that you can watch over and over again? Look no further than Business Proposal. This show will have you kicking your feet like a teenager while watching. Don't fight it. It stars Ahn Ho-sop as Kang Tae-moo, the rich CEO of a food company with a perfectionist nature, and Kim Se-jong as Shin Ha-ri, a researcher working for the company. A fake date brings them together, but the love story that follows is very much real. And what's better than one love story? 2, of course. Enter the budding relationship between Kim Min-kyu and Seo In-ah's characters, the show's second leads. Alchemy of Souls. If you enjoy longer watches, Alchemy of Souls is the show you've been looking for. It features 2 parts, spanning 30 episodes in total. A period K-drama with a side of fantasy, it follows the story of mages who have the ability to move their souls across bodies using a forbidden magic spell that gives the series its name. Yep, people actually change bodies in this drama, which means things get complicated very fast, but it's oh so entertaining. Think Game of Thrones level character charts, but make it K-drama and a tad more romantic. See You in My 19th Life. See You in My 19th Life follows the story of Ban Geum, played by Shin Hye-sun, who reincarnates and can remember her past lives. Having lived for nearly 1,000 years, Geum decides to do things a bit differently during her 19th life, setting out to find a special person, played by Ahn Bo-hyun, whom she met during her previous life, which was tragically cut short due to a car accident. With many twists and turns, this drama truly has it all, intertwined past lives, stories forged millennia ago, and destiny-defying moves, plus an infectious protagonist and a tsundere male lead who slowly but surely softens up. The Uncanny Counter. The Uncanny Counter meshes action and fantasy throughout its 2 seasons. The show follows the story of teenager So-mun, Jo by Eong-kyu. After suffering a near-fatal accident, Mun lives an ordinary life with his grandparents, but one day he comes in contact with a supernatural force and starts developing super strength. The Counters are a group of noodle shop employees who double as hunters of paranormal evil spirits that escape from the afterlife and target humans. The Counters soon recruit Mun, and the adventures start. As its name suggests, the Uncanny Counter is everything but formulaic. Equal parts emotional and suspenseful, it's the perfect light sci-fi watch after a long day. Destined with You. Most people fall down the K-drama rabbit hole for the love stories, and Destined with You puts a new spin on that classic genre. The ongoing drama, which has episodes dropping weekly, stars SF9's Rowan and Jo Boa and takes a tongue-in-cheek approach to romance. Protagonists Jang Shin-yu and Lee Hong-jo find themselves in a forced love story, but there's no fake dating or arranged businesses going on here. Instead, Hong-jo accidentally puts Shin-yu under a love spell after discovering a 300-year-old book of spells, which hides more than one secret for the involuntary duo. Queen of Tears will tell the miraculous, thrilling, and humorous love story of this married couple, who manages to survive a crisis and stay together against all odds. Baek Hyun-woo, who is the pride of the village of Yongduri, is the legal director of the conglomerate Queens Group, while Chaebol heiress Hong Ha-in is the queen of Queens Group's department stores.